Unfortunately, the current situation, in fact, we've gone through the first lockdown. A lot of people might also be impacted more with regards to their employment in the second lockdown. And people are worried, especially Muslims are worried about their businesses, about their employment. They don't even know whether their job will survive until the end of this year, or their businesses will survive, or what will happen next year. So there's that constant worry. I know we've discussed this many times in this program during the first lockdown. It's just a reminder I'd like to find out from you. The worry, the constant worry about feeding themselves, feeding the family, feeding the extended family. If people have got country of origin, have got family to look after, there is that constant fear of losing the job, employment, businesses, etc. Now, how, from an Islamic perspective, how should we take measurements from a practical perspective? Because many people know that, yes, we know we have to trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but what about practical measurements? What would your take be?
As you said, this is a two-part thing. Number one, you have to rest assured that your rizq is already written. And the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, your rizq will come after you like malak al-maut. In a nutshell, you will never miss a rizq. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered us to concentrate on the ibadah rather than the rizq. وَأْمُرْ أَهْلَكَ بِالصَّلَاةِ وَاصْطَبِرْ عَلَيْهَا لَا نَسْأَلُكَ الرِّزْقَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, concentrate on, or order on, be patient with your family in terms of performing salah, and don't worry about rizq. We provide rizq for you and for them. However, for those brothers and sisters who have a business and they worry about this, you got to take the, logistics and the steps that is needed for you to ensure the future of your business. I'm not asking you to say, Allah is the Rizaq and do tawakkul and sit back and say, you know what, I don't care about my business, I don't care about my shop, I don't care about my office. I'm just going to wait for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow the ceiling of my house to rain gold and silver, because that's not the sunnah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So every business, business, they know what is needed. And I cannot tell you from here the steps to take, but you actually have to take the steps, that's halal steps, that can secure you the future of your business. You have to plan. The pandemic really throw off all the balance that you can ever imagine. Nobody ever expected, the situation would be in this. Right now in Canada, all the cinema and the movie theaters, and they're going out of business because they never anticipated such economic, clash would happen in during this pandemic. So if you were smart enough, or you have the ability to maneuver and work around the system during the past year, then inshallah, maybe you'll be in a better place. But you have to plan practically, and don't just rely on the tawakkul, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give you a better view and better understanding of your business, and always improvise, always look for other opportunity. If one did not work, flip. In the Arab, in Umar ibn Khattab radiyallahu anhu, he used to say, it is it is unintelligent for you to keep doing the same thing, that you just did it yesterday, yet did not work for you. So try something else, improvise. If you are in transportation business, but now you can change from just transporting humans, like a taxi, for example, maybe into transporting food or goods or other things. So you got to improvise in terms of the availability and the chance that is in front of you in your relative country.